Guys, stop anything you're doing and listen to this. So Marc Bernal, you guys remember who's Marc Bernal, right? So he's coming back to training starting from next week. So he recovered from his injury. He spent about a month in the gym and now he's coming back to train with the team. He's gonna train with the ball starting from next week, right? So now I'm very excited for this player, and I have never been more excited for a player comeback than for Marc Bernal. And I guess you know why, right? You know why I'm very excited for Marc Bernal. It's because all the years we've suffered without CDM, without a proper CDM per se. Even when Busquets was playing, we were still struggling from that position, you know, due to the change in football, the more physical, more intensity, more tactical approaches from coaches in nowadays football, how it evolved. Any team or any club that pretend to win any trophies will have to have a similar player, a midfielder who's strong physically, who can play the ball. You know, this guy, you can see him, he's like 6'3" or 6'4". He's really tall, he's really big, and he's really strong. But he grew up in La Masia, you know, he's from the golden generation, right? So he's from the generation of 17 years old, like Kubarsi, like Lamine Yamal. Now, I don't know what's going on with this generation. I don't know what they were feeding them when they were kids. I guess, you know, they were feeding them tiki-taka in the milk, right? So I think the bottles, the milk bottle, if you go and look at their milk bottles, I think there's on them something like leche con tiki-taka or something. They were drinking tiki-taka in their milk when they're kids, and now they are these perfect players for Barcelona, and they're gonna be a great trio, okay? So finally, we have a proper midfielder that, you know, we're gonna have a proper trio with Pedri, with Casado, with Gavi, with Fermin. Gosh, so many players in the midfield. I think we're gonna be ended up like Spain, playing with 6 midfielders on the pitch next year. So that's gonna be a great thing, I can tell you that, because these people can score. Fermin can score, Olmo can score, Gavi can score, Pedri can score. I think we can do it, right? We just have Lamine Yamal on the side and then play with midfielders. But when this guy is going to be back next year, he's going to stabilize the midfield. He's really strong. He's really good defensively. He's very aggressive, yet he's good on the ball. He plays forward. I like his first touch. So we're gonna enjoy this player, I can tell you that. So hopefully Hansi Flick will know how to deal with him. We'll be cautious not to rush him into games. So hopefully he will recover well. He will take time. He will get stronger. And then he will start playing from next year. So probably we're gonna get a surprise. He's gonna play some games, right? But for me, I think that Hansi Flick is thinking about him for next year, and he's gonna be a different monster. For me, this guy is not much comparable to Busquets than to Rodri. I see him as another Rodri, but he could be better than Rodri. I can tell you. You see how much Rodri is important in the game for Manchester City. This guy is going to be having a similar influence on the game on Barcelona. So I'm very excited. Okay, once we get Bernal, then we can think about the left winger, we can think about number 9, but the midfielder is set for years to come. I think we will have 10, 15 years without needing to hire any midfielder. So you guys tell me what you think about that, what you think about Bernal. How excited are you seeing him coming back? And see you tomorrow.